Utility crews working 16-hour shifts continue making some progress, turning the power back on for millions of customers in the dark since Monday night. 4.5 million customers at latest count remain without power tonight. That's down from more than 8 million. Now, we heard today from New Jersey utility Public Service Enterprise Group warning it is, quote, unable to estimate the possible loss related to Hurricane Sandy. However, such costs could be material, end quote. Now, we spoke recently with Louis Hay, executive chairman of NextERA Energy, the parent company of Florida Power and Light. Here's more of that conversation, beginning with the cost of the repair jobs for power companies in the Northeast.
Well, this repair job is going to cost a huge amount of money. I don't think anybody can truly estimate what the cost is going to be, but it'll be a lot of money. You know, when we had the Hurricane Wilma, it cost us over $500 million, and this storm is much more extensive than that. You know, the good news is the utilities have the balance sheets and the financial wherewithal to foot the bill, and you know, their vendors aren't going to be sending them bills for quite some time, so they will get the equipment, they'll get everything they need because the vendors know they'll get paid.
Could this wind up as rate increases in the months or years ahead as they try to pay for some of the storm damage? Can they go back to their rate commissions in those states?
Yeah, typically in a storm of this sort, utilities do go back to their rate commissions and seek what we'd call as cost recovery. Every state does it a little bit differently, but typically if it's a prudently incurred cost to restore power, most utilities get cost recovery, and that can ultimately it will be something that's in rates. It could be a surcharge. It could be extra money put into what we call rate base that utilities are allowed to earn on, and then that would get amortized over a period of time. I don't see it being a big increase to customers' bills, but surely there will be a modest increase.
Finally, Lou, you've been in this industry a long time and dealt with storms similar to this, maybe not the magnitude, but overall, how would you describe the state of the infrastructure in the power transmission industry?
The infrastructure is actually very good. Every once in a while we hear in the industry people say we're not investing in the infrastructure, and I can assure you that both for my utility and all the utilities across the United States, that's not the case. In this year alone, the investor-owned electric utilities will be investing more than $94 billion in upgrading the infrastructure. Put it in perspective for our company, we will be investing over $7 billion, and that's more than 3.5 times the amount of money we make in a year. So this is probably the biggest phase of investment in the electric utility industry's history.
Louis, great insight. Thank you for sharing it with the audience tonight. It's Louis Hay. He's the executive chairman at NextERA Energy.